Hello guys, welcome back. In this lecture, I'm going to explain you about typecasting. So, what is typecasting? New file and type typecasting. Okay, so the typecasting is nothing but converting from one data type to another. Okay, suppose we want a float value to be converted to int, and vice versa, int to float, int to character, character to integer, and integer to double, double to integer. If you want to convert from one type to another type, so then comes the typecasting. Okay, typecasting into picture. So there are two types of typecasting. One is implicit and the other is explicit. Okay, so these are the two types of typecasting. One is implicit and another is explicit. Implicit is nothing but the typecasting will become the type will be casted implicitly, and the explicit is nothing but the type will be cast explicitly. So add a library file, write a main function, and now see, I want to declare an integer called x equals 20. Okay, and I want to print percentage. I want to convert the integer to character, percentage c, comma x. Okay, and now output, I'm going to name it as casting. Save. You see, so this is the ASCII value. Okay, 20. So this is the symbol. This symbol is for if this 20 is the ASCII value for this symbol. So you can find the ASCII values on internet. Every integer has an ASCII value. Suppose if we typed here 60, suppose you can see less than symbol. If we keep 40 here, so each value is ASCII to some symbol. Okay, so we can directly convert the integer to character. So this is called implicit. We have done nothing. We have declared an integer, and while printing we have declared a character. So what if I declared a character here? Okay, sorry, this a is a character and percentage d is an integer. I want to display it as integer 97. So small a ASCII value is 97. If I give capital A here and see 97, 65. Okay, 65 is the ASCII value for capital A. 97 is the ASCII value for small a. So these are the ASCII values which can be easily found on internet. Type ASCII value for and type a symbol or letter, you will get the ASCII value and you can directly convert. So this is called implicit function. So what if I have declared a float value, float x equals 65.789, and I want to print the x as an integer, percentage d. See, 0. Oh no, we want it to be 66, right? 65.7 is 66, but we got 0. Why? Because it is the default value for an integer. So how to convert this? It cannot be converted, or it cannot be typecasted implicitly. We need to use explicit function. Okay, so what is explicit? Explicit is nothing but we need to declare, like here we need an integer, right? So we need to type int here. Okay, so before the declaration, I mean before the x, we need to typecast it. Okay, this is nothing but typecasting explicitly. Okay, we need to declare, we need to spoon feed it. Okay, now see 65. 65.178 gives 65 basically. Okay, maybe one or two value error, but the basic thing you need to understand here is we can typecast explicitly. So this is basically the typecasting of implicit and explicit functions. Some functions can implicit, like int can be converted to char can be converted to int, and you need to check. Suppose you have declared int x equals 65, and then you need f, and you have int explicitly typecasted, and see, it didn't work. So what you need to do, you need to type float, right? Float, and write, see, 65.0000. So this is explicit function. So integer can be converted to character can be converted to integer through implicit typecasting method, but int cannot be converted to float cannot be converted to int using implicit. You need to use explicit functions here. So this is typecasting, and these are the two types of implicit and explicit typecasting. So you have learned something new in this lecture. Okay, you have got an idea about typecasting. So yeah, that's it for this lecture. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.